So welcome to another my pick a card reading. So this one will be, I would say, a quick one. It's gonna be about energy check-in, like what is your energy right now, as well as advice. So there's 3 piles to choose from. The first pile is this clear quartz. The second pile is the sunstone. And the third pile is this raw citrine. So I won't be giving you an original poem in this reading, but I will do a shufflemancy. Like I'll give you a song for at the end of the reading of each pile. So yeah. Please remember this is only a general reading. So if the message doesn't resonate, please leave it. And yeah, thank you for listening. So let's go. Hello pie 1, whoever chose this raw clear quartz. So today we'll be doing an energy check-in, like what is your energy right now, as well as advice. So I already shuffled the card. You got the 5 swords, the 7 of wands, the world, and the Sun of Pentacles. And the back of the deck, you got the 10 of swords. So I feel like the energy you are in right now, pile 1, is a bit with the 5 swords conflicting about completing something. I feel like you are thinking or evaluating, or even not sure if you should complete something or fight for something with the world with completion, because it might take a while as well with the Sun of Pentacles. So there's so many examples, so apply to your situation. So for example, it's like you're contemplating finishing a course in university, like whether you should finish it or keep up, whether you should keep going, fight for it, or another one would be whether you should continue to fight for your hustle. I feel like your dream or your business, your project, because you don't see any progress, whatever it is. Like this progress is very slow and you just don't see any result of, to give you enough like information or enough, you could even say proof to you to keep going or not. So you've been thinking a lot about this situation, this topic, this thing, and in a way you don't want to give up or stop. In a way you do want to fight to the end, even though it's gonna take a long time, but it's just that you feel a bit conflict and a bit confused lately about why it hasn't yielded the result, or why it doesn't, give you that fulfillment or that feeling that you thought you would when you decided to do this thing. So whatever it is very confusing and frustrating. I feel like you feel quite frustrated, like should I keep going, should I stop? It even could be about a relationship, or another example come to mind is like moving, like should you move, or if you were offered a job opportunity in another city, another country, should you move as well? So there's so many situation here, but whatever it is, you're very conflict about it. You feel like whatever you choose, it's not gonna give you the result right away, so you don't even gonna know right away. It's like, for example, if you choose to continue you call it, relationship, whatever it is, you feel like you wouldn't be given the proof or the proof that you made the right decision right away. Like you wouldn't know or being proven or feel validated right away that you made the right decision, as well as vice versa. If you decide not to continue your study or a relationship or your business, you wouldn't know right away if the decision you make is the right one, because you wouldn't feel validated, or there wouldn't be indication or proof that you made the right decision to quit or not continue something. So whichever choice you choose, you feel like you wouldn't know until later how you would feel about it. So that's why it's very conflicting to choose to stop or keep going, because either way you just don't know how you're gonna feel after you make a decision. Yeah. So part 1, this is very straightforward. So I'm gonna give you a whisper of love deck to see how, like, advice for your situation. So advice for part 1, please. Advice for part 1. Okay. Oh, you got 2 cards. You got number 10, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And number 15, practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Number 10, it is important to love others deeply. You have a group of people that love and support you. Cherish all these people, whether a special partner, your family, or your friends. The angels are prompting you to reach out to your loved ones and ensure you show them love. It is all too easy to become involved with your own life. Ensure you spend time with those who are significant to you. This is a reminder to tell or show the people in your life that you treasure them. Let them know they matter. Do something that does not need reciprocation. A gift is more genuine when given without any expectation of something in return. Love does not keep score. It may be in your nature to keep track of when you have given time, money, or other positive. Genuinely appreciating your loved ones can challenge you to give from your heart. A pair of hands tenderly hold an image of precious time shared between a woman and a child. They appear as if there is nothing of importance in the world other than their shared moment. Notice the drop of dew that holds the world. What you have through those you love should be the focus of your world. So some of you might be feeling like giving up on relationship, friendship, or because you don't feel any reciprocation, or you give a lot of energy to your relationship and your friendship, but you feel like you don't receive any back. So advice is to, in that situation, the advice of this card is to give without expectation. But according to this energy, I feel like the main reason you are conflicting to make a decision or to choose something is because you were more of a result-based mindset, as in, if you don't see the result of the energy you put in and your hard work, you feel like it's the wrong path or it's not worth it, or you just if there isn't any progress, why continue? And that's normal to think like that, because why would we continue to pour energy into something when we are giving nothing back, like whether that is a job, relationship, project. But with this advice card, sometimes we do things because we love doing them, and sometimes thinking about the result based, the output, what we would get from what we do or benefit from what we do kind of mindset might put us in a situation of this conflicting energy, because it's like if you start doing something or go into a relationship or something and you go into it with a mindset of what can I get from this, or the result of it, like what you expect the result to be like. And when it doesn't go exactly like you expect, we start to question ourselves. One easy example would be like YouTube, right? You start YouTube, you want to start a YouTube channel, and you start and you post consistently and you film and you put a lot of energy and time into your video, and you continue to do it consistently, but the result doesn't reflect the energy given. It's like you post every, once a week, every day even, but the view is not there, the like is not there, the subscriber is not there. So you be wondering what's the point of all this if my effort isn't giving me the result that I want. So that might be your energy right now, that kind of example. So 15, practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. Number 15, let's see, what advice for your energy? Pile 1. See things from a fresh perspective. Everyone benefits when we try to look at things from someone else's viewpoint. Walking in someone else's shoe can bring us to a tender understanding that may change how we are feeling now. Love and compassion always bring positive outcome. Yes, we're talking about outcome-based kind of mindset. And I feel like the outcome you were expecting from your situation is not to your satisfaction, or not to your expectation, or even not to your fulfillment. There are so many worthy ways to practice compassion. Volunteer your time at a nursing home or homeless shelter. Donation of clothing or food are always appreciated by those in need. If you feel so inclined or are looking for inspiration, read up about individuals who dedicate their lives to compassionate work. There are many biographies of great philanthropists such as Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, and Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. A nature boy gazes at a small blue bird. He wears a headdress with feathers and branches. The feathers in his hair suggest someone is reaching out to you. Pay attention and give support and love where needed. Advice is maybe do things not without expectation, but more so without kind of result, outcome based mindset. It's like, what can I get from this? Or when I put like that YouTube example, when I post consistently, my view should reflect my effort. But if it doesn't, which it can often happen, we can reflect about our reason for doing the thing we do. We can stop and reevaluate. I think that's what you are doing now with the YouTube example. Is stop and evaluate. Why did you start this channel in the first place? Why do you start YouTube in the first place? Why are you doing this particular thing? Is it because you doing YouTube consistently and posting consistently, filming because you want a certain view, a certain number of subscribers? And that's fine if that is your expectation. And if you don't get your goal, then we do have to reevaluate reasons for doing things. As well as advice from this card is, what I get is that whatever you are doing, advice to look up or even meet or talk to people who doing the thing you do, like people like you, and ask them question like, why do you keep doing what you do? Like, what the reason for why you didn't quit what you do? Like, for example, look up your favorite YouTuber. If you are a YouTuber, look up like why some YouTuber continue. Maybe they have a video about why they do the thing they do. Like, why did I start YouTube, for example? Like, from your favorite YouTuber, what's the reason for them continue doing, you know, what they do? Like, why didn't they give up? Yeah, that example. Or if it's a relationship kind of example, maybe ask around from people you trust, or your loved ones, or even your parents, if you about relationship. Like, why do you, for example, ask someone you trust, like, why do you continue this relationship? What are the reasons for continuing a relationship? How do you know when to, give up on a relationship, or when to say, if you have someone you trust, or someone that you can ask about your situation, I feel like it would be a good idea, instead of letting it with the Ten of Swords here, like letting it going around spiraling in your head. If we can ask like real people, or even depending on your situation, look up YouTube videos like why, if you are offered an opportunity to move to another country, you can Google that country and like type in why move to, for example, why move to Japan, like what's pro and con of moving abroad, like something like that. Yeah, that's the advice of this card. So this bird, this cute little bird with the yellow and blue, is a bird called blue tit. It's very pretty. Like, this bird really stood out to me in the card, and I recently actually saw this bird not long ago, but not an alive one. I saw one that's not alive, so it really stood out to me in that card. I'm gonna look up the meaning for it. It might be relevant to some of you. That could be one of your sign as well. So this is the meaning of the blue tit: hope and optimism. Blue tits are a common sight in garden and woodlands, bringing a sense of vitality and energy to the surrounding. Encountering a blue tit can be seen as a symbol of hope, renewal, and a reminder to maintain a positive outlook even during challenging times. Yeah, I feel like Paiwan, you are in quite a challenging time, but not because of a particular thing, but I feel like it's more of your own, like in your own mind, in your own conflicting feeling about your situation. I feel like no matter the outcome, like you'll find either way, as in it won't affect you as much as you think it will. I feel like it's just, I don't want to invalidate your feeling, but it's more like, sometimes we make a big deal of things more than it actually is, and that is called anxiety. I have it too. I feel like sometimes we just imagine such horrible outcome or scenarios or future emotion, like, oh, what if I regret my decision, blah blah blah. But I feel like whatever you choose, the outcome will be positive, and it won't impact you as much as you think like it will. I feel like you think whatever outcome you're gonna choose is gonna destroy you either way, but I feel like it's not gonna be worse than now. I feel like now the energy you're in is more, I feel like, painful than whatever you have to do. So Taiwan, that is your energy and advice. So today I won't be giving you a poem, but I'll be giving you a song like shufflemancy instead. A song to listen to while you are in this energy. There might be messages in there as well. I did a shufflemancy for you, and you got this song, Kimitsu no Yabai Season 3 opening, Kitsuna no Kiseki by Man with a Mission. I really like the song. It's so inspiring. So look up the English lyrics. It's like the translation is, where do we go running through the dark night? The moonlight is the only guiding light. The pain and sadness can't be wiped away, but I won't let the blaze in my heart put out. For who do we carry out this will and tear apart the darkness under the sunlight until the light that shines through? I feel like this song is about having hope and going through the darkness, like finding the reason to keep going in a way. It reminds me of this card, the 7 of Wands. It's like keep going even when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, because you have a strong reason to. So if you find the reason, if you can find or solidify your reason for doing the thing you do, like I mentioned, like why do you do YouTube? Is it because you want a certain number of subscribers, or like what the reason for you doing this in the first place? If you can find the reason for doing the thing you do, like why are you in this relationship, for example? What's the reason? Is it because you love them, or is it because of attachment? So if you have a strong reason to do something, it'd be easier to keep going even though the time is rough, or you know why you are doing the thing you're doing. So it's any type of challenging time would knock you off your course, because you know deep down why you're doing this thing. So Taiwan, that's it for your reading. I hope this resonates, and please leave a comment if it does. And thank you for listening, Taiwan. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Hello, Pi 2, whoever shows this sunstone. So today we'll be doing an energy check-in, like what is your energy today, and I'll also be pulling out card for advice. So you got the 5 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Star, and 4 of Swords. And the back of the card you got the Ace of Wands. Wow, Pi 2, your card is amazing. It's very colorful as well. Like every card has such color. Like lamb could be one of your sign. I don't know why, but yeah, lamb could be one of your symbol. Also chic, so cute. Yellow as well. Yellow could be one of your colors. Yeah. I feel like the energy you are in right now is a good one. I feel like it's a very inspired one, like inspired action. You are in an energy of inspired action, like you're not doing things for doing it sake. You're not doing things because you have to, because you need to, or doing things out of fear based or shameful kind of emotion. You're doing things because you want to, and it's because it's inspire you. And when you are in this energy, you are very receptive and very open to inspiration from everything, really. And I feel like you are feeling very inspired right now, very passionate. I feel like you just got an epiphany about a business idea, or a breakthrough of something. I feel like it's more business, more of career. as well as project, like your hobby or your project or your business, and you in an energy of you have a lot of idea for your dream, your business, your hustle, your hobbies. For example, I give a lot of example of YouTube because a YouTuber, because I am one, so it's easier to give this kind of example. But this energy would be like you are so inspired. If you, for example, if you are a YouTuber, you are inspired to film, you have a lot of ideas and you have a lot of energy, and yeah, you're just so inspired by like YouTuber that you watch, and you're like, oh, I want to do this too, I want to film or do this type of video as well. So that's one example. And in a way, I feel like it's like you're living your dream life, this kind of energy, because you are doing what you want, what you always wanted to do, without feeling like this burden or this anxiety, or without this like overthinking of will this succeed, or you're so self-conscious about doing this, or this kind of negative, this fear inspiring thoughts of doing what we want to do. It could even be like dressing up in a aesthetic or style that you want, and you want to do that, and you're so inspired by like fashion aesthetic, so you want to try it, and you are in that energy where you are going to do it without this, you could say, negative voice in your head telling you that, oh, you wouldn't look as nice, or people wouldn't approve, or the kind of negative fear-based thought that trying to stop us from doing what we want to do. But I feel like you are clear of that, so that's why you are in a very good energy to do what you always want to do or dream to do. So if you don't feel like this, I feel like you might be soon, like your energy is very favorable to go for the thing that you want to do. Like if you always want to do something, I feel like your energy right now, it's favorable to go for it. Like for example, you always, again, that YouTuber example, if you're not one, but you always want to start a YouTube channel, like your energy right now would be going for it, without overthinking of, oh, who's gonna watch my video, or it won't be as good as my favorite YouTuber, or people will make fun of me, or they would look down on me for doing this. Like I feel like you're not in that kind of energy right now. Like those thoughts aren't even in your head. You just feel so inspired to start something new, like something that you always want to do, maybe even when you were a child. Even like as a child, you always want to do, for example, as a child you always want to go ice skating, yeah, for example, and you never got the opportunity, but now you're like, I will create my own opportunity and I will go ice skating. Yeah, it could be as simple as that, or it could be as big as starting your dream business, your career. I feel like it is something big to you, but it's gonna be personal for everyone. But I feel like you finally able to go for it. Part two, it's like it is, you are in a favorable energy, but also it's because maybe you can afford now, like afford what you want to do. Oh yeah, like example, when you were a child, you always want to do fashion, but like as you grow up, like your dream as a child, you want to do fashion, right? But when you grow up, you know, life happened, but now you feel like you can afford, like you have enough money, extra money to pay for a fashion school, and you have time and you want to go for it. Like now or never. I always want to go to a fashion school since I was a child. It's always been my dream. So now that I have the time and the means, I'm gonna go for it, for example. Yeah. And yeah, it's good. Like you are at peace at what you're doing if you already start doing something, and you are at peace at what you are going to do. Like, yeah, it's really good energy, Baidu, because you're not even thinking about, oh, how long will this take me? What can I get out of this? Or like, what's the point? It's not gonna lead me to anything anyway. It's like none of those, that's really good, because sometimes we can get into our head about starting something we want to do, but then these kind of thoughts kind of stop us from actually doing it, because overanalyzes. But I feel like you are in such a good energy, Pi, too, and also in a lucky energy as well. Whatever you want to do, luck is on your side, and protection as well. Protect what you doing, or what you want to do, or trying to start, or already started. You are very protective of it, as well as what you are doing. You are protected while you're doing it. Yeah, it's like, for example, you want to go to fashion school, right? And you apply, and you are protected in a way of, like, if you need to move to go to that school, the energy is favorable with that example, by that if you need to move and find a place to go to that fashion school, you will find a place for it, like, smoothly. There won't be any problem arising, or any setback or obstacle. It'd be like smooth sailing, because your path is protected by two. Because I feel like whatever you're doing, it's come from a pure joy of want to do, put from a pure intention and pure joy of a pure love of the thing you want to do, whatever that is. So yeah, that's why it's your spirit guide or your archangels will protect your path to whatever you're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna pull Whisper of Love deck for your advice, even though I feel like you don't need any advice with your energy right now, but we just pull one anyway. We got number 34. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. 34. Yeah, I feel like you are, like, I think I mentioned in the beginning, you are in open and receptive energy, and that's why you're going to get a lot of luck and also opportunities towards whatever you want to do. It's like, with love and appreciation, gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Yeah, like that example that I gave about the fashion school. It's like, you want to attend a fashion school, and now you're doing it, and you are in a receptive energy of open and loving. And like I said, opportunity will present to you. For example, like, if you need an apartment to attend that school, it will be given to you, and you will receive it with love and appreciation, and like this attitude of, wow, I have everything I need to do the thing I love, or if I don't, it will come to me easily. So it's amazing. Number 34. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Being cautious when someone gives you something is simple consideration. The angel encourages you to graciously receive as an act of kindness. Allow someone to express love by accepting what they want to do for or give to you. Being appreciative, express your feeling through action. Extend your gratitude by saying a heartfelt thank you to those who take the time to help you. Showing appreciation is good manners. It demonstrates your respect for someone's time, knowledge, energy, or assistance, and that you truly realize what has been given to you. Open gratitude connect you to the giver in a deeper way. A sincere appreciation of people and their role in your life create a mutual connection. A nature spirit gently catches a snowflake in her hand. Snowflake reflect a need for gentleness. You might interpret a snowflake as a message from heaven. The doves around the spirit heads are confirmation that your feeling and intuition are connected to your divine guidance. You can expand this guidance by willingly express your appreciation. This is a signal that you are open to receiving further guidance. Once you do this, your blessing will be limitless. Receiving energy from like 3D, another example come to mind is like if you want to be a YouTuber and you tell your friend or even your family about it, and one of your, just an example, one of your sister like is, I don't know, admire that you are doing something, so they buy you a camera to set you up to be a YouTuber. Like that's just an example, but it's like if something like that happen, if there's a gift or someone kindly offer you something in regard to what you want to do, like this advice, like kindly receive it, because receiving is also an act of kindness. People think that giving is kindness, but also receiving from someone is also an act of kindness. And that could be one like example, but another one would be receiving guidance and messages from your spirit guide and archangel. They are giving you inspiration, like your inspiration, your epiphany, your ideas that you have come from how receptive you are to the guidance from your higher self, from your spirit guide. Like they're always giving you guidance and praise, honestly, and also idea, epiphany that you need to go towards whatever you want to do. So be open to receive those ideas, and maybe even jot it down if you have an idea for, like if you're writing a book, like an idea for a book, write it down, or idea for like a design, aesthetic or whatever, just write it down and receive it with appreciation. Yeah, and blue dove is such a Pacific symbol, but dove might be a symbol as well as snowflake and like a lamb. But whatever you want to do, part 2, your energy is in such a good place to do it. 2, that was your energy as well as the advice. I won't be giving you an original poem today, but I'll be doing a shufflemancy for you. I'll give you a song in my playlist. Maybe the song might have a message for you. Okay, I just did a shufflemancy, and your song is Out of the Blue by Debbie Gibson. I'm gonna read. Now would you, out of the blue, love appear before my eyes? Would you, dream come true? I never thought I realized what love was. Yeah, it's such a good song. It is a love song, but it's very inspiring song, so you might want to check it out. I think I'll put a link down below for you. And yeah, this energy that I was talking about might be, I feel like you are very inspired by something, but it could be like you might be very inspired by someone as well, like someone you admire, someone you have a crush on, or someone you just want to be like. Yeah, and this person really inspire you to do what you love, or go toward your dream, or give you a lot of, they might be your muse as well, like muse for your writing, for your poem, for your songs. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Part 2 for your reading. I hope this resonates, and if it does, please leave a comment to let me know. And thank you, part 2, for listening. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Hello, part 3. If you choose the raw citrine, so today would be doing an energy check-in, like what is your energy right now, as well as I'll be pulling cards for advice on your energy. So you got the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. At the back you got the Moon, and I have 1. So yeah, I feel like with the 8 of Cups, it's kind of obvious your energy is 8 of Cups is about living something, to pursue something better, leaving something behind, and that's indicated ending as well. So I feel like your energy is in an ending phase, but also next to it is the Ace of Wands, so you are also in a beginning phase. So every ending have a beginning. So I feel like if you are in an energy of ending something or wanting to end something, it could be different for each of you. But for example, ending an own job, ending a relationship, or even ending an own cycle, an own habit, own identity, like ending your own mindset, it could be something like that, leaving your limited mindset behind, you don't have to leave physical things or people or places, but it could be that, but also could be like you're leaving your fear behind, you're leaving your lack mindset behind. Yeah, because at the time I'm filming, it's in September, so like leaving the summer behind, entering a new cycle of season, which is autumn. And autumn is such a beautiful season, because autumn is about releasing, the tree are releasing the leaves, so they're releasing with this out of cup thing that doesn't serve them, release burden that isn't there. You might be in that energy of wanting to do that, or in the process of doing that, like releasing an old habit that doesn't serve you and entering into this new beginning. Ace of Wands. You might also, I feel like if you're in this energy of ending something or releasing something, after it, or immediately, instantly after it, you will feel very energetic. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands, you will feel very passionate, energetic, invigorated, like you full of vitality. So if you feel like you've been tired lately or unmotivated, or you don't have no energy to do things that you want to do, I feel like after you release it, this whatever it is, I feel like it's different for everyone, and I feel like most of you already know what you want to leave behind. Like it's obvious example. For example, if you're releasing an own habit that doesn't serve you, as in drinking alcohol, for example, if you finally decided to quit or release that, or even like lessen down the amount of alcohol you drink, you will find yourself that you have a lot of energy, a lot of vitality. And with this 10 of Wands, I feel like if you're in this energy of releasing, it might not be as easy or simple as you thought. Like that example, for example, if you want to quit alcohol, for example, it is very simple and easy not decision, but like clear instruction, right? Like if you drink and you want to decide, or want to make a decision that you don't drink anymore, so that's just very clear, like straight laced instruction to follow. But you might find that it's not as easy to apply as you thought. It's like, I thought it's gonna be simple. Another big example would be like if you want to transition job or leave your own job to a new one, and you thought, okay, I just have to put in my 2-week notice, and that would be it. But I feel like with the 10 of Wands, it might not be as easy as you thought. It's like, I decided to leave this job and I thought I only have to do 2-week notice, but it's like more complicated than you thought it would be. But with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like even though it's more complicated than you thought to do the thing, to leave behind, to end the thing you want to do, you will learn to do it. It's like, oh, if I decide to quit alcohol, and yeah, it's harder to do than I thought, I will learn to do it. I will slowly take my time and discern when applying the decision I make, you know. For example, if you are going drinking with your friends, and when you decide to quit alcohol with this Three of Pentacles, you learn to go out and have fun, but you don't need to drink alcohol to have fun or to be there. You can drink mocktail, they don't have alcohol in it, or even like soda, like Coke or whatever. You will learn as you go. You will learn as you go with the decision you make. Like, for example, if you have to go through all this process just to leave your job, then you will follow the instruction and learn the process as you go, step by step. Because in this energy, you are at peace at your decision, or at peace at what you are doing. Like, you're gonna do what you decided already to do. Because with the Eight of Cups, it's like you are, you deserve better. If it's a habit, then you deserve better habit than what you're doing. If it's a better job, then you deserve better job. And if it's a relationship, then you deserve a better relationship. Like, you already made the decision, you know what you're gonna do, and you are at peace at it. But you also realistic enough to know that it's not gonna be as easy or smooth as you expect. But that's okay, because you will learn to find solution or solve problem as you go. You will learn to live with this new decision of yours. You will learn and apply the decision that you make. Like that example that I gave about quitting drinking, it's like quitting alcohol. It's like you will learn this lifestyle as you go. Like, before, you have a lifestyle of going out partying and drinking, and that's fine, that was you before. But now you decide to quit drinking, so you will learn to live with the decision that you made, which is, I will go out and have fun and drink with my friend, but I'm not gonna drink alcohol. I'm gonna go for Coke or mocktail or even water. I will learn to adjust to my new lifestyle, and I will slowly step into a new energy. Ace of Wands. And I will do it in a way that, taking my time slowly, peacefully. And sometimes I do overthink it, or sometimes miss my own lifestyle. With that example, miss alcohol, for example, my own lifestyle. But I know I made the right decision, because you can feel an ending of an era and a beginning of new one. So you just adjusting yourself, your energy, in the energy of adjusting yourself and stepping into that new era, new habit, new relationship, new job, whatever apply to your situation. And with this Ten of Wands, it is a Ten of Wands, but it's number 10. 10 also indicate ending as well. So you are guided, being guide, or I am guided or being guide toward a big ending in your life. With the Moon, it's like your intuition is telling you something have to go, something have to end, you have to change. And it is hard to adjust to a new life, new identity, new job, new relationship, new habits. It's not, the progress isn't linear. People think. Like that example with the alcohol example, it's like, yes, I made a decision to quit and I've been applying that decision for 3 months, but then on the 4th month I want to drink. Like I'm going out and I want to drink maybe a glass of wine, and I'll do that, once in a while. It's like the progress is not linear. Sometimes we can feel nostalgic for something, for our own identity, own life, own relationship, but it doesn't mean that we are reverting back, or that we're going back, or that our progress or what we did so far have no meaning. It doesn't mean like that. It just means that we are embodying the new energy more so than the old. Every decision that you choose toward the energy of yours solidify your identity in it, solidify in who you are becoming. Like with the alcohol example again, every time you opt for a non-alcoholic drink, when you go out, or when you are, every decision, every time you do that, you are stepping into, you could even say, a portal to this new energy, new you, new identity, toward the person, toward the decision that you said you're gonna do, which is quitting alcohol. So if this is an energy you're in right now, by tree, I'm gonna pull you a whisper of love deck for advice for pine tree. Just one card of energy right now. Okay, pine tree, you got this card number 2. Like attract like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Wow. And this is, let me read it first. This card is so pretty, like the butterfly wings, so pretty. Number 2, the law of attraction states that you need to be in the vibration of what you want to create. Yes, love will come to you more readily if you surround yourself with love, and easily find things to love about your life. Take a moment to think of the many things you love. Use your imagination and visualize a world in which you can manifest your heart desire. Try not to seek out whatever it is that you wish for. This is the challenging aspect of the law of attraction. Act as if what you yearn for is already here. Giving attention to or waiting for what you are longing for send a message to the universe that you don't possess your desire. You don't possess your desire, and you will magnetize not having it. A fairy holds an image of herself that holds an even smaller image of herself. The smallest image could be associated with your inner child and what you have longed for in your life. You attract to your life things that mirror your thoughts. This would explain why the fairy is holding an image of herself. Fairies symbolize the magic that life has to offer. This is a card of hope and a reminder that magic is readily at hand when you shift into a place of positive patience. Yes, patience, like advice is this Three of Pentacles, patience, learning, adjusting, studying even, because I feel like attract like, it's like you realize that you don't want to be in this energy anymore, as in you want to leave behind this own habit, own relationship, own job, whatever it is, because you know you deserve better and you can attract better, and you are willing to be patient, willing to learn to be better, learn to become who you want to become, learn to or have patience for the thing that you know, for the thing that you deserve. Yeah. So this flower at the top of this girl head is called a dark rose. It's very pretty. I'm gonna show it to you. So this flower is called a dark rose. It's so pretty. Okay, I googled what is the folklore of dark rose. Is also known as the wild rose, bearer or witch's bearer. The later name originated in Ireland, where it was believed that the plant held magical power of love, luck, healing, and protection. The rose is the national flower of England. Okay, yeah, that's the folklore of that flower. It really stood out to me. And yeah, advice is to take it step by step, adjusting to whatever you're leaving behind, adjusting without it, or adjusting to a new energy, new life, new habit, new you, new identity that you're trying to become. And know that progress is not linear, and you will get used to not having, or you will get used to the new energy, and the old energy will become more foreign to you. Before, the old energy feel comfortable, feel safe, feel familiar, feel like this is you. But as you make progress and apply the new energy, new habit, new mindset, you realize that you will be more comfortable, more familiar, more at home in the new energy that you're trying to become. So that's just like a progress, you could say short is like, as long as you apply and learn what you decide to do, the new energy become more of a normal for you. Like the new normal is the new you, not the old you. I hope that makes sense. By tree. Okay, by tree, I won't be giving you an original poem today, but I'll be doing a shufflemancy, so I give you a song instead. I think I'm gonna link the song in the description as well. So by tree, you got this song called I Didn't Know by Sophia Carson from the movie Purple Hearts, and I'm gonna read out some of the lyrics. I was fine before you walked right through that door, and now I'm something more than I ever imagined. I was so sure I knew exactly who you were, but you were something more than I ever imagined. I didn't know what love could be until you loved my everything, the good, the bad, the in between. I didn't know you were something I could need until you loved my everything, the good, the bad, the in between. So this is a love song, but this could also be like messages for yourself as well, as in you finally know what you deserve and you won't accept anything less. So yeah, poetry. I hope you enjoyed this reading, or if it resonated in any way, please leave a comment to let me know. So poetry, that's it. Thank you for listening. Bye.